my old school soul food family. Chef Jeff is back with another video. All right, y'all probably looking for Sunday menu motivation idea, our favorite segment. That's not happening this Sunday morning, y'all. I'm taking y'all on a road trip. Of course, this is Saturday morning for me, but it'll be Sunday morning when y'all get this. We going on a road trip. We headed to the capital of Texas, Austin, Texas. And some proclaim it as the barbecue capital of Texas. I don't. I think Lockhart is the barbecue capital of Texas, but Austin is a very, very close second place. We going to Terry Black's Barbecue, which if you follow me long enough, you know I've been to the original barbecue place in Lockhart, Texas, Black's. But he have opened up 4 additional ones. He got one in Dallas, he got one in San Marcos, one in New Braunfels, but he got one in Austin I never been to. So I'm going to go check it out today, and I'm actually going to eat in the restaurant so y'all can eat along with me. I'm not going to take it to go, so like I said, ain't got nothing but time, ain't no rush. So I'm going to stop at a few places, but I'm going to eat there. I love their brisket. I love their bone-in beef ribs. I love their sausage, which they make in-house. And their peach cobbler's not bad either. So that's 4 things I'm definitely going to get. So, and the barbecue sauce is to die for. Y'all watch me enough, y'all know I buy the barbecue sauce out of HEB. But it's even better there because when they make it in-house and you get it right there fresh, it's amazing there. So yeah, y'all sit along for the ride. It's like a 2-hour and 15-minute ride from my house. Yeah, it's going to be a little overcast today. It's going to be a high about 78 degrees in the city of Austin. So it's a perfect day, not sunny. The sun ain't in my face. It's not going to be windy or cold. It's a perfect 78 degrees. I like a little overcast. To me, it takes for easy driving, not to fight the sun and all that. So I'm going to stop off first, y'all. I'm going to go get me a couple of barbacoa tacos. Y'all been following me enough in the last few years. Y'all know it's a little little taco truck I've been going to. I used to go to every Saturday morning. I kind of changed that ritual up because I don't fish every Saturday morning like I used to. I fish periodically during the week. So I used to go every Saturday morning on my way to fish at the park. I stopped at the taco truck. So they haven't seen me in a while. So they probably be surprised to see me. They probably forgot my order. I usually get 3 barbacoa tacos with lettuce and tomatoes on it. That's something they created for me. Because usually barbacoa tacos don't come with lettuce and tomatoes. But they know I don't like the cilantro and onions on it. Yeah, I'm that guy. I don't like cilantro and onions on my barbacoa tacos. I want lettuce and tomatoes. So that's how they usually give it for me. And yeah, from then on we'll get on the road here and we're gonna go to Austin one way and come back the other way. There's 2 ways I can get to Austin. I can take I-10, hit 71 and go across through there. That's how I'm gonna go. And then on the way back, we're gonna come back through the small towns of Elgin and Brenham and Somerville and those towns. We're gonna hit 290 and come back the other way. It's pretty much the same amount of time. So I like to go one way and then come back the other. So yeah, y'all sit back, enjoy the ride. Like I said, I'll be popping in periodically through the whole trip all day long. So yeah, it's a little random video, y'all. Old school soul food road trip. Anyway, I will be right back once I get my tacos. Alright? Okay, y'all, we are back. We almost here to the taco truck here. Like I say, y'all, this guy has the absolute best tacos. Him and his wife, and he got 2 little kids, and they run this little taco truck. Been here for, I know, about 5 years here. That's it right there. During the weekday, y'all, this place is packed. That's it right there. That is it right there, Taco Express. And like I say, that place is right here in the Shell. And if you're playing along at home, y'all, it's right here on KATY, Hockley, and what is this, Martin Road? Yeah, KATY, Hockley, and Martin Road. So anyway, y'all, I'll be right back here. I'm gonna go I think I'll get 2 barbacoa. I ain't gonna eat too many. 2 barbacoa tacos, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. Okay, y'all, let me show you what I got here before I start eating. And they definitely have missed me. They asked me, where you been? I say, I've been off my normal schedule, but this is what they do. They give me barbacoa, tomatoes in there, then I got my sauce here. Put a little of this red sauce on there, which is excruciating hot. But it's a good hot, it's a good burn. But yeah, and I got 3, y'all. I see I'm gonna get 2, I just couldn't. Look at that there. I used to get these every Saturday morning, just like clockwork, y'all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on and eat these up and get ready and get back on the road. I definitely can't eat tacos while I'm driving. Another thing, like when I do road trips and stuff like that, y'all, to go to you see they gonna get busy here in a minute. Go eat. I always make sure I eat something first. I have to, because don't ever not starve yourself and then go eat somewhere for lunch. You'll fill up quick on your food. Always put something in your stomach. If you're gonna eat lunch another 4 or 5 hours, it helps you eat more. I found that out a long time ago. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna eat my tacos and I'll be right back once we get on the road. See you right back. All right, y'all, we just getting on the road here. We just passing Buc-ee's. Y'all know I did a video on Buc-ee's before. And we just passing, matter of fact, another big business out here y'all probably heard of out here in the big city of Katy. Y'all ever seen that? It's about a 2 mile right there. Look at that. Y'all know that little blue and white building? That's Amazon. There's 2 of them out here in Katy. There's one right here and so one a little bit closer to my house. 2 major, huge Amazon plants out here. And a little thing there about Amazon, which is amazing, I got a little advantage. They so close to me, and sometimes I order stuff, as long as I order it by 11 a.m., I get it by 5 p.m., a lot of items. So I can go on Amazon and order stuff by, like I say, get it ordered in there by 11 a.m., and by sometime 4, 5 p.m., it's on my doorstep. Because I got a big distribution. They have 2 major distribution centers right here in the city of Katy. But anyway, that's a video for another day. So anyway, y'all, I'm about to head out, just leaving Katy, just past Buc-ee's. It's gonna be a long day today. A lot of I'll be popping on in and out periodically, and just to keep y'all updated. My next stop pretty much will be once I get off I-10. Like I said, I get I-10. This is I-10 right here, west. And I'll get off I-10, I'll hit 71. We'll go cross through the range and through the hill country up through there. And then from there, we'll be in pretty much close to Austin. So y'all sit tight. And I don't have my wireless mic on just yet, y'all. I think this camera, I'm close enough to the camera, y'all can hear me. But once I get in the restaurant, I'll put my microphone on where y'all can hear me when I'm in the restaurant eating and stuff like that. So anyway, old school soul food road trip. Spontaneous, just getting started. Y'all sit tight, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. We about to get off I-10 and hit 71 here, which will take it to LaGrange and Austin. Speaking of LaGrange, y'all, I'm not gonna tell you, I want y'all to put down in the comments. Something is very significant about LaGrange, Texas. It is famous for a movie based on a true story. So I want to know who really actually knows what LaGrange is very famous and significant for. A big movie based on a true story was based here in LaGrange, Texas. So anyway, y'all, like I say, when I go to Austin, a lot of times I'll hit 71, I-10, 71, go through the hill. You're gonna get a lot of hilly. You know, Texas is not flat everywhere. Texas is flat most of the time, but it's definitely has its hills, and then you're gonna see a lot of it here on the next maybe hour or so driving up through here. Like I said, we're gonna go through LaGrange and a couple other small little towns here we're gonna go through. Significant, but like I say, it's a nice day for drive. A little windy because it's March, you know, that's normal, but not really windy. It's gonna be here coming up in March. A little sun coming out. It's gonna be overcast. It looks like it's gonna rain, but they say it's not. Every time I say that, then it rains. So yeah, so like I say, y'all just sit back and matter of fact, I'll hit y'all up when I get in LaGrange and just kind of show you the little towns and stuff I go through. There's not much to see out here. You know, Texas is very wide open and not much to see most of the time when you're driving. But like I say, people like they riding along with me. That's why I always place the camera this way instead on me, because it's like I say, it's like you riding along with me in the seat with me. So anyway, y'all sit tight, ride along. Got a long day today. Like I said, my next stop will be when we get to Cherry Black's Barbecue, and my agenda is the brisket, moist brisket, my the beef ribs, the sausage. And I don't know what kind of dessert I'm gonna get. Maybe some, they got the Mexican sweet corn now. I'm gonna try that. And maybe the mac and cheese, you can't go wrong with that. And then maybe a dessert or whatever, because I might not get a dessert. Because I'm definitely gonna stop at Dairy Queen. Gotta stop at the Dairy Queen on the road trip and get a cup of vanilla ice cream. That's a road trip favorite for me. And I see a Dairy Queen, if I don't get a Hunger Buster, the French fries and a drink, I will definitely always get me a cup of vanilla ice cream and eat it on the road. That's a given to me when I do a road trip. But anyway, y'all, I will be right back once we get in LaGrange. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. We almost into the city of LaGrange here, y'all. It says some few more hills now to kind of maneuver now. That's one thing about the Austin area, they call it the hill country, because there's more hills the further you get west of Houston. Houston is flat. You can pretty much see from Houston to Galveston standing flat-footed. That's the inside joke, but yeah. But as you get closer to Austin and them areas and stuff like that, the roads and the scenery get a little bit more hilly. Is that a name? Hilly. Yeah. But we're about, an hour outside Austin now. About an hour and 15 minutes into the drive. It's about 9:17. I want to get there. Salt Lake opens at, Salt Lake Blacks. It opens at 11 o'clock. I like to be there when they first open. Inside tip, you get the freshest brisket and stuff right when they open. And right in the heat of the battle around mid-time when they open. At the end, you might be getting little tips and scraps and stuff, but they're not going to bring out much more food. That's what I've learned in the food industry. But that being said, like I say, y'all, this is LaGrange heading up into LaGrange, and like I say, this city is, I say it a city, it's really a town. There's like 14,000 people in it. This has a significance. What up with the movie here? I ain't gonna let y'all know, because I ain't gonna even say it on the YouTube. But y'all put in the comments. I know y'all can just Google it, but yeah, it's famous. The town is famous just because of that movie. Yeah, and it's based on a true story that actually took place in the town. So anyway, y'all, I will be right back. Like I say, I'm on 71, and when I get in Austin, I'll hit 71, and then I'm gonna get on 35. 35, you're not familiar with 35. 35 connects San Antonio to Dallas. So you can take 35 and go from San Antonio all the way to Dallas, Texas on that freeway. So that's the, you go through Waco, of course, Austin, San Antonio. You get San Antonio, Austin, Waco, Dallas, like that. So I'm gonna have to get on that freeway. But I've never been to this Blacks here. This is a new one I'm gonna put on my Google once I get close to Austin. But I know I need to get on 35. Once I get on 35, I know significance to get on 35, and then I can turn on the Google. I don't want to be listening to Google all the way to my destination. It gets kind of irritating. So anyway, y'all, we will be back once I get on near the Austin here. Like I said, we're getting right into LaGrange here. Maybe I'll get in LaGrange. They got a Buc-ee's here in LaGrange. Maybe I'll show you. They got a Buc-ee's seems like every hour you run into a Buc-ee's this part of Texas. Anyway, y'all, I'll be right back. All right, y'all, just checking in here. I think we're about 30 minutes outside of Austin here. See that we're in Bass Strait right now. There's a Buc-ee's here right coming out on my right-hand side. Got a Buc-ee's coming up. Let me get y'all this Buc-ee's. See that Buc-ee's right there? There's Buc-ee's everywhere here in Texas, y'all. Like within an hour, I guarantee you, wherever you live in Texas, there's a Buc-ee's within the hour. So you got Austin you can see way up in front of us, y'all. Once we get to Bass Strait here, and we'll be in Austin, and then like I said, it's like 15 minutes outside Austin. It's close to University of Texas. run out because it's so good. It runs out because they don't make enough. And then it gives it, people say, oh, is that good? No. They don't make enough in the beginning. Salt Lick never run out of food. They never run out of barbecue. They never run out of brisket because they cook enough in the beginning. That's why Salt Lick is very, very popular. I don't go into that belief when people run out of food, that means it's that good. No, they don't run out because they don't cook enough in the beginning. So that's my little preaching right here. So anyway, y'all, I'll touch base back here. A lot of people don't like the videos until I get to say, you do too much talking. The reason I do the videos like this and ride around, a lot of people just like to ride and listen. It's like they riding along too. That's why I do a lot when I do road trips. I do a lot of just talking while I'm on the road because a lot of people enjoy that. And some people don't, but the majority of people just like to ride along, look at the scenery with me like they riding along with me too. So that's why I do that. So anyway, y'all, I'll be back, touch base back right before we get the Terry Black's barbecue. Be right back. All right, y'all, we are here. Let me show y'all here a little around here. This is about this Terry Black's. The original is not really the original, but it's downtown Austin, right around the corner from the University of Texas, y'all. Like I say, it takes about, let's see, about 2 hours and 15 minutes for me to get here if I didn't stop. And I got here early, which is good because the parking is kind of limited, you know, where you can park at. You can park there, you can park here also, but you can see it's in the kind of residential area. Very limited parking because I got here early where I knew back to kind of where I was going, so I know when you downtown Austin near the University of Texas, you're going to pay premium parking or you're going to have very limited parking. So, but anyway, y'all, it's about, let me check my watch here, about 10:34. They open at 11, so yeah, I'm going to sit back here. I got a little, always got work to do, emails to respond to, messages to respond to. So when I get back here, when I come back, we'll be inside. I'm gonna place an order. Like I said, it's gonna be walk down the building here, y'all. Walk around the building here and see here. But it's gonna be about the beef ribs, brisket. There we go, yeah. It's the building right here. Let's step out here on the street here. There we go. Black's Barbecue. Original. Oldest in Texas. But like I say, it definitely, yes.
I want to be in the video.
Hey, you want to be in the video? YouTube. Old school soul food.
Hey, you tell him I'm Cedric Benson's girlfriend.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I loved him.
You know what? You want to know something?
Uh-huh.
You walk next door to that car wash.
Uh-huh.
They have a picture of him with Vince Young's son.
Really? So where was the accident at?
On 2222. But see that house right there, that second house?
Uh-huh.
You told me, honey, you buy that house.
Wow.
I said, that sounds good.
Wow. You have a good day. Oh, wow. Yeah, Cedric Benson, she said he was his girlfriend. Oh, wow, that's crazy. But anyway, like I say, Austin is weird, y'all. That's one thing they say, keep Austin weird. So anyway, y'all, we'll be back once I get into the restaurant, all right? All right, y'all, we are inside here. Show you the menu up here. We got the signs up there. Let's see here. Show you some close-up stuff here. But it smells amazing in here, y'all. Absolutely amazing. So anyway, y'all, we'll be back once I place more. Okay, y'all, we are back here. Okay, I got my moist brisket, I got my sausage, I got my beef rib here. I got the mac and cheese and the Mexican sweet corn. Awesome barbecue sauce here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come back just a second and we're gonna taste all these items and we're gonna see how they taste. I know these ribs, they just fall off the bone. How much fall off the bone? Look at that, look at that beef rib, y'all. Look at that beef rib. The brisket is tender. So we'll be right back, y'all. Okay, y'all, we are back here. I got this. is on video. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back now. Y'all can hear me now because the music's so loud inside. I had to come outside. All right, now let's try this brisket here. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all already know the mac and cheese is good. I already told y'all that already. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Now, I have the sausage here. And they make the sausage in-house. I just get the regular size here. See that? Good as always. All right. No. Oh, this beef rib. Put a little sauce on the beef rib, y'all.
You buy it by like the pound, so it's like, do you want brisket? Do you want meat?
Y'all.
You want meat brisket.
I don't know how tender these ribs are. And how they just come off the bone there. I'm gonna keep it classy. I just want to show y'all how good they are and how tender they are. Okay. All right, let me get into these ribs here. I'm trying to keep it classy. Oh my God. It's amazing. Get a good bite here for y'all. Dip it in that sauce.
Add it.
Look at that. Look at that, y'all. And this corn is amazing. And barbecue not cheap either. Barbecue definitely not cheap. Wow. But this mac and cheese is to die for. It's so creamy. See how creamy it is? And cheesy. All right, y'all. Now I'm gonna come off camera here so I can really enjoy my meal. Show y'all another bite of this tender brisket. Look at that. Falling off the bone. Not falling off the bone, but falling apart. Look at that. That's Texas brisket there, y'all, buddy. Anyway, I'm gonna step off here, finish this up, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here, and I'm about to get on the freeway here and head back. Like I told y'all, I'm going 290 back. I came 71. I'm gonna head 290 back. But yeah, it's down. Like I say, the barbecue was actually awesome as usual. It's the same recipe that they have at the original location in Lockhart. I really enjoyed it. Actually, I had to take the go plate home because that beef rib it need to be worked on some more once I get to my house, where I can really get into it like I want to. The brisket is tender as always. The sausage is nice and juicy. So if you're ever in the Austin, Lockhart area, and they got one in Dallas, I'm pretty sure. I think they got one in Dallas. Also, Blacks, Terry Blacks. They got one in New Bronxville, same markers. And I've eaten at the one in New Bronxville, and it's just as good as the one in the original one. It's in Lockhart. So, but yeah, I'm about an hour and maybe an hour and 5 minutes from my next destination, which is Dairy Queen. I'm gonna stop at Dairy Queen about an hour from now, and it's good to let this food digest. Give me a cup of vanilla ice cream, y'all. I love me. See, if you never had ice cream from Dairy Queen, oh my God, it's the best soft serve ice cream I think ever made. But I could be biased, but yeah, that's my opinion. So anyway, y'all, thanks for enjoying the trip here. And like I said, I'll be back once I get in. My next stop would be just outside of Brenham, right before Lake Summerville, outside of Brenham. It's a Dairy Queen. Been there for for years, absolutely years, y'all. So yeah. So anyway, y'all, I'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are in Elton, Texas. And the reason I come on is very significant because they have an awesome barbecue place right here in Elton, Texas, coming right up here on the right-hand side. I guess I should have been in the lane over there to show y'all, so I'll just flip y'all over there. It's coming right up after this QT. It's called Southside Market Barbecue. And that's it right there, that big building right there. See it right there? They have some awesome barbecue right there. And what's significant about that, the sausage is amazing. The barbecue is okay. It ain't awesome. Let me clarify that. The barbecue is good, but the sausage is absolutely amazing. So it's in this little town of Elton, where they got about 5,000 to 6,000 people in this town. I also got a ticket in this town. It's been about, 12, maybe 13 years ago. I think I told y'all about that story of getting a ticket in this little town right here at nighttime. Matter of fact, we was coming from Austin, Texas, at Salt Lake. Speaking of, there's a police officer right there. Yeah, they love to give tickets in these little towns, y'all. But yeah, I got one at night. I was coming over to some other bridge down here. I was coming over just like I'm coming over this bridge right here. And he was sitting right up under there. And he wasn't letting me off for no, sometimes they let you off. But in these little towns here, they say 50, you better do 45. That's how they make money in these little places like this. So, yeah, I just want to show y'all that Southside City Market. You ever in Elgin coming out of Austin right here on 290. It's like maybe 30 minutes outside of Austin, east of Austin. You know, stop in there. It's huge. Place is humongous. Barbecue place, yeah. But anyway, y'all, I will be right back here and be right back. Once I get to I keep saying that once I get to that ice cream, I always come up with another landmark I want to show y'all if y'all interested. Anyway, y'all, I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, we are back here. And see that little Dairy Queen right there? This Dairy Queen been here for years, y'all. And I always stop this little DQ right here. And they done remodeled it. They done I'd call it messed it up. See that? DQ right there? It ain't got the old school look, but it's still the same stuff in it. Right here outside of Brenham, right outside of Bluebell, this city of Bluebell. And yeah, I've stopped there all the time when I'm coming from Austin. So anyway, y'all, we'll you see it right there behind me. See that Bluebell? See that Dairy Queen right there? And I always get the same thing. I want a paper cup of vanilla ice cream. And that's it. And that's stuff. I'm telling you, Dairy Queen got the best ice cream. So anyway, y'all, we'll be right back. Alright, y'all, we're gonna walk in here. And y'all, the reason I go in here, because this is not on the actual menu. This is a special thing. They don't usually serve them in the paper cup. So I usually walk in here because the drive-thru, you try to explain to them what you want and all that. And it's so difficult. So I always have to walk in here and tell them exactly what I want, how I want it. So anyway, y'all, we will be right back once I get my ice cream. We'll be right back here. Dairy Queen, can't get no wrong. See these here? I don't know about the ice cream cakes in there, and them DQs and them dudes. I don't know about that. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. See this, y'all? Look at this. This is one of my guilty pleasures. See that ice cream? See how it won't even come out? Nice thick ice cream. Every time I go on a road trip, this is my guilty pleasure, y'all. Look at that. Now, this will last me till I get home. It's nothing like vanilla ice cream. If you got a Dairy Queen in your area, like I said, I'm very simple. I don't want no nuts in it. I don't want no pecans. I don't want no cookies. That's all I want right here. Vanilla ice cream, nice and thick. See that? Look at it. You can hold it upside down. That's how thick it is. So, anyway, y'all, I'm going to maneuver on the road here. Eat my ice cream, listen to a little music, and I will touch base with y'all before I get to the house here. But I just want to share this with y'all. That's one of my guilty pleasures when I do a road trip, y'all. So, anyway, y'all, we will be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here, and I'm going to kind of take a little detour. I could take 290 on to KATY, but I'm going to take a detour, go through the back way, and y'all seen this route before. I just exit. I always say go through Hempstead. You know, Hempstead is where I did the video with my mom at the farmer's market. As a matter of fact, it's right down here the street. The farmer market I always go to, it's like 30 minutes from my house. My house is exactly 30 minutes from here, y'all. I'm gonna get off the freeway and I'm gonna go through the back way. And on road trips, speaking of that, when I do road trips, y'all, I love to go to back ways in small towns. The road trip doesn't feel as boring than being just on a straight freeway. I like to get off the beaten path and go through small towns because I like to stop a lot. And that's the way it is when I do a road trip or something. Say if I need to be there in 2.5 hours, I'll leave an hour early, make it a 3.5 hour trip because I know I'm gonna stop 3 or 4 times at different places I might see, like I say, a Dairy Queen or some kind of store, some mom and pop thing, or somebody on the side of the road selling some watermelon, somebody on the side of the road selling some tomatoes or some honey. I'm gonna stop and check it out. Especially when that's why I make time, extra time for that. It just makes the trip more awesome, more presentable. Also, I just like going through small towns, see people easy living. I'm telling you, ain't nothing like living in a small town. Of course, I grew up in a small town. It's just easy living, easy, laid back, not a lot of traffic, not a lot of stress. It's just like everything's cheaper. The electricity bill, the gas bill, pretty much all that stuff is a lot cheaper in the country. I'm telling you, the taxes definitely cheaper in the country. So yeah, what I do, I go down here, that light down there, I'm gonna turn left, go down there about a mile, I'm gonna turn right, then I head up to the back way, which I'm gonna show y'all once I get up there, and head home like this. But this is Hempstead right here, the little small town Hempstead, famous for watermelon. Just look up Hempstead watermelon. There's another Dairy Queen, which is very awesome Dairy Queen right there. I've been there a lot of times. All small towns got a Dairy Queen, if you don't know it or not, if you haven't been listening to my blog enough, long enough. But yeah, make this little left here, go down here, the farmer's market right here, down here on my left hand side, where I took my mom, and I go to this farmer. I won't be going there again until May. I usually need some honey, but I got enough honey. My mama said she needs some more honey. I got another jar at the house, so I don't have to stop today. But I'll come back here probably in around May. That's when the tomatoes will be in season, pretty much nice. And then of course June is the beginning of watermelon season. June to around mid-August is the best time to buy watermelons, y'all. Like I tell people, don't buy watermelons in November, December, January, and February. They taste like nothing. They have no taste and no flavor. So yeah, y'all, like I say, this just, like I say, I just like to get off the beaten path and just ride through small towns and stop and just, you know, it makes the trip less boring to me. You know, it's boring when you're just on the freeway, you're not seeing nothing, you're not looking at nothing, you have no, this is something here good too. If I hadn't just ate, people that be selling at barbecue like that on the side of the road, sometimes that's the best barbecue. You see a pit out there smoking, somebody out there smoking, big old pit out there and they're smoking up. You got some briskets and ribs on there. That's good eating sometime, y'all. Get the $2 or $3 chopped beef sandwich. That's the way to go. So yeah, like I say, the farmer's market right down the street here. Right on this, right down by this hill here, y'all. But yeah, it's been an awesome day today. I got my, and look at my ice cream here. I got a little left in here. I got a little to finish off. See that? I've been working on that ice cream. That was been 30 minutes ago, y'all. Yeah, ain't nothing like ice cream from Dairy Queen, I'm telling you. Yeah, and this is the farmer's market I go to right here, y'all. Yeah, of course, y'all seen my videos on this. I'm gonna sling the camera to the side where y'all can kind of see. Y'all can see here. I did a video with my mom right here. Diora's fruit market stand, they got everything in there. But this time of year, it's not, they don't have as much stuff because the summertime is kind of peak for them. So anyway, y'all, I'll be right back to close this video out. Once I get turned down here and get situated, I'll close this video out. So anyway, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm gonna close this video out. I'm about maybe 15 minutes from Katy. You know, it's just all that's country. This is why I like. It's like I'm not in the city. Why I love Katy, because it's like you're in the country, but you got the city advantages. So Anyway, y'all, hope y'all like this little road trip I did today. A little bit different for a Sunday video. Usually Sunday. We'll be back next week for the Sunday Sunday menu creations. And tomorrow gonna be an awesome video for my Monday motivational menu, my dear favorite. So I'll be back tomorrow with the cooking video. So anyway, y'all, if you like this video, please share, please comment, please subscribe. Please follow my other social media accounts, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2022. Helping others with a purpose. Old School Soul Food. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day. And I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a blessed Sunday. Stay prayed up, stay safe. Love y'all. Bye.